Hey, welcome back to Internet Garbage. This is Carrie the Snail with all of your mollusk needs. Now, I want to begin this video with some questions. Have you ever wanted to lose weight? Have you ever wanted to be wealthy? Have you ever wanted to fall in love? Have you ever wanted to summon a water dragon? Well, I think you'd be surprised to find out that the answer to all these questions is actually pretty simple. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to TikTok. This is always a great way to start anything. Then you look up Caspian West. I came across this guy randomly, but boy, is he a wealth of knowledge. Magical knowledge. He deals in the magical arts. Spelltok is as it's probably called. I imagine he got his undergrad at Hogwarts because, boy, does he have a wealth of knowledge of every spell you could possibly need. Also, he's really just looking like a cross between Drake Bell and Andrew Garfield. That doesn't necessarily factor into anything. I just thought it was interesting. For just about any problem you can imagine, he's got a spell for it. You gotta lose weight? Sure, you just do this. You want your crush to text you back? Simple, there's a spell for that. Summon a shadow guardian to protect you from the forces of evil? Sure, let's knock that out in 10 seconds.
Don't ever try this. You can summon your own shadow guardian. To do this, you'll need to write this symbol on a piece of paper. Then take that paper and put it inside any shadowy area. Then all you need to do is say Umbra Amanis, and this will summon your shadow guardian.
You see that? It was that simple. The answer to our problem has been there the whole time. We just weren't looking at it with magical eyes. Just write on some piece of paper, put it under something, and bada bing, you got a shadow guardian. That's a good deal. It's like compounding interest. If I knew it was this easy, I would have been doing this years ago. Now, I watched a bunch of these, and really, you can perform any of these yourself. They usually involve you writing a magical symbol on a piece of paper. I don't know. I didn't get my degree in magical runes or whatever the freak. I'm going to leave it to the experts, okay? Then you do something like you fold it. The folding is an integral step. Then you might do something like dip your finger in some paint or put it under a pillow.
Don't ever try this. You can summon your own personal water dragon by first drawing the water symbol on a piece of paper. Now mark your thumb blue and dip it into a bowl of water. Then quickly place your thumb onto the water symbol and say Aquarius appearance. This will cause your water dragon to come roaring towards you. But if you did any part incorrectly, your dragon will be gone forever.
You see that? It's just like arts and crafts, but magical.
Don't ever try this. First, grab a piece of paper. Then get some glue and a handful of garbanzo beans. Garbanzo beans only. Then arrange the beans in whatever shape that you desire. After it dries, hand it to your mom so she can pin it on the fridge. If you don't do this right, she will spit on it. Then she will look at you and say, "This is why you're not invited to the family gatherings."
You know, who would have thought that when we were making pipe cleaner dolls in kindergarten, you were like 3 degrees off from summoning like a legion of demons or something? You have to be very careful because, even though it feels like we're doing some arts and crafts, these are spells with very high stakes consequences. Did you catch how he said that if you do it wrong, you can lose your dragon forever? Whoa, hey. What are you doing? Oh, I was just coloring. Oh, great. Well, you did it wrong, and now you're never going to be able to summon your dragon companion again. Wait, that was an option? The thing is, you can't blame Caspian, though, because in every one of his videos, he's got a disclaimer. This is kind of like when you watch a YouTube video on financial stuff, and they're like, "Hey, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just a theory, okay?" A financial theory. Caspian's doing the same kind of thing.
Don't ever try this.
There's the disclaimer.
You can unlock your third eye and discover all the world's hidden truth by first drawing this symbol on your palm.
And then he proceeds with the potentially dangerous information. It's important for the TikTok wizards to legally cover their asses when you do the spell wrong. It's not their fault that you're a muggle. They're like the disclaimer at the end of every medicine ad that's telling you, your heart may explode if you take this antacid. Because this is a lot of power. This is a lot of power to just pop up right there on your TikTok feed.
Don't ever try this. You can summon a genie by first drawing the symbol on a piece of paper. Then place it gently in the water of a toilet. Flush repeatedly until the water starts overflowing. Once that water is running all over the floor, I'm gonna need you to get on your hands and knees, lap up that water, and say, Aquarius Jamiroquai. This will cause the genie to emerge from your toilet and he will grant you 3 wishes. But if you do any of this wrong, he will first tear your arms off, and then start slapping you with your own arms and calling you names. After a while, he's probably gonna get bored, so he's gonna float all through your house and start turning your own possessions into human arms. He's gonna grab those arms and then start throwing them at you. You won't have any arms to defend yourself, so it's going to hurt. You're gonna say to him,
"Stop, I can't take this anymore."
Genie's gonna say, "Listen, I didn't ask for this. You chose to summon me for your stupid little human desires. And you summoned me out of your toilet. You didn't need to do that. You could have at least scrubbed your toilet before you had me slipping and sliding through the pipes, huh? Usually people use lamps, but not you. You're too good for that. You want old Mr. Genie shooting like a pipe cleaner through the pipes you take your dumps in." You two will go back and forth like this forever.
The disclaimer makes sense though. I mean, this one teaches you how to unlock your hidden powers. This is serious stuff. Did you know that you had superpowers that were just hiding right underneath the surface and all you needed was a TikTok to help you access that? We're living in a glorious age, my friend.
There's no going back after you do this. You can unlock any quirks or hidden powers you may have. To do this, draw this symbol on your hand. This is a very ancient unlocking rune. Place a hand with the symbol on a mirror while looking into your eyes. You'll feel the energy of the rune changing you. This is it unlocking your power. Just beware, as not all powers are apparent right away and they may pop up unexpectedly.
Can we take a moment to appreciate that Caspian here looks like, totally Kyle from the Drake Bell cinematic universe, who also happens to be getting into some BDSM perhaps. He's looking like an actual magician in this video. This is some Chris Angel kind of vibe. Now I tried to look around to see if there are other TikTok wizards and witches just like this, giving us more magical knowledge. And I found this one girl who does seem to do things pretty similarly. I mean, maybe they're in the same class at the Wizarding Community College because their methods are pretty similar.
How to make someone think of you 24/7. On a piece of paper, write their name vertically 3 times. Next, write your name horizontally 3 times on top of their name. Then fold the paper towards yourself 3 times. Lastly, place it under your pillow before you go to sleep at night. If the person you wrote was in your dream, then the spell worked.
I swear, haven't we done that in middle school? Writing the names on the piece of paper 3 times and folding it. It seems like that weird little like fortune tellery thing, I forgot what that was called. But it seems just like one of those things. I mean, who knows? Maybe when we did the little, fortune teller thing, every time we summoned a dragon that just took out a whole, town or something. We could have been doing magic like this whole time and we didn't even know it. I guess that could be why that girl in my class was so obsessed with me that I needed to get a restraining order. Apparently, people are doing this stuff and it has to be working because look at these views. 21 million views. That is true magic at work. Maybe they used a spell to get more views. At this point, you may be asking yourself, come on, are these spells really possible? I mean, these spells seem too powerful, too easy. Thankfully, though, Caspian actually addresses some of these concerns to reassure us that what we're getting is actually the real deal. Oh, sick. Oh, well, you know what? That's good enough for me. That TikTok was more credible to me than if he had showed us his Hogwarts degree. I believe the man. I have faith in him. But even for you ultra skeptics out there who don't believe in verifiably true facts, Caspian actually duets his own TikToks and tries the spell side by side to prove to you that they actually work. This guy puts his money where his mouth is.
Don't ever try this. You can summon your own shadow guardian. To do this, you'll need to write this symbol on a piece of paper. Then take that paper and put it inside any shadowy area. Then all you need to do is say Umbra Amanis, and this will summon your shadow guardian.
I think that... What was that? I think that was just an office chair, though. Unless that is the shadow guardian. I mean, it has to be. It must be the kind of shadow guardian that, like, guards you from standing up too long. Here he tries another spell.
Be extremely careful. You can easily get your crush to fall madly in love with you. To do this, you're first going to need a bowl and fill it with water. Then get a piece of paper and write your crush's name on it. Once you've done that, place the paper inside the bowl. While it's floating, say, "Make my crush come to me." Now, just wait the 24 hours for the spell to take effect. After the 24 hours, your crush will become dangerously obsessed with you.
Oh, shoot, dude, look at this. He got like 7 calls from Nikki. and also a text that just says, I wonder what she was texting him about. I mean, I guess it's possible that the spell got her to text him, obsessively, but not about anything in particular. What's up? Yo, dude, did the spell work? Oh, dude, so well. Just check out these texts. Oh, that's so hot. Now, I'm not a warlock. I'm not a wizard. I'm not a magician. I'm not magical. I'm gonna trust these spells work from these experienced TikTok wizards and witches. But after watching these, I'm kind of feeling a little bit more capable, maybe a little bit more magical. So I did some research and I put together my own spell that you can try, or not try, actually.
Don't ever try this. First, take a piece of paper. Then take a pen and your credit card. Write your credit card info on the paper. Then look for a Bitcoin ATM by prowling around random parking lots. When you find one, use $5,000 to purchase Bitcoin. Then send the Bitcoin to this wallet address. Once you do that, a fairy will appear and make out with you or something. But make sure to do everything right, because if you don't, you're gonna lose your job and you're gonna lose your hair, and all of the loved ones around you, they're all gonna die. And all the people who are seeing you on the dating apps, they're never gonna swipe right on you. They're gonna look at it and they're gonna spit directly on their phone when they see your picture. They're gonna take one look at your profile and then delete the app forever. If you try to go onto another app, same thing. They're gonna delete the app, go to another. Once you are on all dating apps, they're going to create their own dating app and program it so that you are never allowed to make an account. And you will be sad and pathetic and lonely forever. So make sure you do all the steps right.
Well, did it work? Well, I sure hope it did, and I hope you join me next time on Internet Garbage. If you have garbage that you want me to take out, please suggest it below. I'm Carrie the Snail, and I'll see you the next time I'm out of my shell. Peace.